Oh, it was Power here to review the Kamen Ghost Gadget Series 04 Kumo Lantern. So obviously, as I said before, because I keep being repetitive, this is the 4th entry within the Ghost Gadget series, and the last one. And obviously, this one belonging, or more being related towards Benkei Damashi for Ghost and such. Anyways, obviously I don't have the box because I got these for cheap. So yeah, here we have the Kumo Lantern, and I really like this one. I think I'll probably talk about it later, but like I really like the color plastic, or the color blue plastic they chose for this one, and also, you know, there are these weird sections, definitely. But I think once you like kind of ignore that, I do think like this does give a good lantern vibe. Just because, you know, it does like the blue really does help with like, you know, look like it's emitting light and such. Really do like the silver paint. And obviously I really do like the consistency of this gunmetal gray and such. Back, obviously it's just stuff we're gonna figure out later. You just hold it like so, obviously, because this one was actually pretty relevant in the show. This one actually allowed, you know, normal-eyed viewers to actually see the gamma and such. So this one's pretty helpful, as opposed to something like the bat clock. Anyways, transforming into animal mode, turn around, simply split the cover up like so, and flip this piece up to become the abdomen of the spider, or the Kumo. And yeah, I really do like the spider mode overall. Like, it is an 8-leg. I do really like how this is 8 legs, so it's not 6 leg. But like, yeah, like they don't touch the ground, but I don't really care that it doesn't. I really just like the simplicity of it overall. And I think it looks neat. Like, I really do like the white that's in the center and such, and like the green for the eyes is pretty cool. Like, I just think this is a pretty neat spider overall. Underneath, though, there's not really much, because obviously this does not have sounds just like the rest of them. But yeah, you don't need to do much to prepare it. Because we actually have, obviously, as always, we have to prepare the Gangan Saber, to which we have to move this and then slot this in the end. So we are forming the Naginata mode, however, we want to slot the spider into the rail, obviously, like so. So once we do that, we get, again, a recognition that you connected it. Now you created hammer mode, to which, you know, like, they tried. I think the show definitely does a lot better job, because obviously the lantern is like explodes really bigger. But I think for here, I think it works. Like, wow, it can stand now. But I think it works. I don't really have an issue with it. Like, I'm just kind of glad that, like, you know, the spider's like really prominent and such. Other than that, there's not really much towards it. Like, yeah, the back isn't like covered up. This thing takes 3 AAA batteries. But anyways, we do have the singular attack sound. Obviously a white LED. I really do like the sound effects for these weapons, because they obviously are like what they're supposed to be, but then they mix in the gadget and such. I really appreciate that. Mega Drive. So there we get the Omega Bomber, which I think works because, you know, you can smash and such. I really do like that you can do stuff like that. Like, actually be able to, like, act like this is a hammer. I really enjoy that. Yeah, you got, like, another blade here, but I think that's supposed to be ignored. But anyways, to remove it, just simply slide this up, slide it off like so, and then slide this back in. Gosh darn it. And for a fun fact, you can't actually use this with the gun hand because there's actually clearance. However, first of all, you just obviously have to go over like that. Obviously, you're not going to get anything new though. But it is a, like, again, it's kind of nice. But yeah, I really do like the look of this overall. It would be interesting. Like, I think this actually kind of looks better on the gun hand. But I digress. Just to form it back, you want to fold this part back in, and you want to close that up like so. So my thoughts overall on the Kumo lantern is that it's probably my second favorite out of the Gadget series after the Calendar Denwa, just because, like, you know, this thing actually plays a significant part in the show. And also, it's just, I like the simplicity factor of it. Because, like, I like the lantern look. It's very, like, you know, has that very, like, I don't know what you call it. Like, it has that old style kind of thing. Like, honestly, I don't have an issue with I've said this before, I don't have an issue with Koba K tie. It's just that, like, obviously, it's just, like, the Condor Denwa kind of beats it out already. And, like, yeah, it might not be the strongest within, like, the Gongun Saber compatibility, but I do really like both its gadget mode and, animal mode and such. But yeah, I do recommend getting this for, like, a cheap price and such. Again, I think I got it for, like, I say about, like, 600 yen on Mandarake. It's been a while since I've actually received this. But, yeah, overall, really like the Gadget line. And, I don't mind the fact they stopped it because I'm glad that they at least made these gadgets useful throughout the series and such. Unless you're the Bat Clock. We're always going to shame the Bat Clock.